Hey everyone, it's Katrin here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's been a long time since I take a video of me talking about med school, and I know most of you guys who follows me are really keen to know more about med school. So in this video, I will be making another episode of me talking about med school. In today's video, I will be sharing something that is quite personal for me to share. So the topic will be about the real reason why I chose to go into med school. So those who are in med school right now, you will always get questions asking, why do you want to do medicine? And for me and for most of you all, I'm sure that you will answer things like, I want to help people, I want to save lives. I think that that is a very valid point and a very valid reason. There's always some other reason that you want to do medicine besides helping patients and saving lives. And if you guys want to share what is the other reason that you decide to go to med school, you can always pop a comment down below and we can have discussions about that. The reason that I told the interviewers were, I want to help people, I want to save lives, and I think that I am really good in human biology, and that is one of my strengths. And I think that the examiner might think, oh, she's so naive, she still haven't really know what's being a doctor is like yet. After entering into med school, I realized that only having a very good biology foundation is not enough for you to become a good doctor. There is some area that is very important as well, such as communications and teamwork and leadership as well. I only realized all of this is important after I've entered into clinical phase, which involve you being in the hospital and talking to the patient and working with doctors and nurses. But the real reason why I chose to go into med school when I just finished my pre-U is because I think that I'm a person who is quite realistic and I really like to keep my options open. I feel that being a doctor, you can have job anywhere you like. I have really good tutors, mentors and teachers who are always guiding me, telling me that doing medicine in Malaysia is not really worth it right now. And this is why I chose to talk about this with my parents and have them agree to allow me to study abroad. I have this discussion with my parents and we've discussed about the tuition fees and the cost. And another thing that why my parents have to sponsor me to come to overseas and study is because I am not smart enough to get a scholarship to study in overseas. I really think about it for quite a long time before I even decide to apply myself into one of the med school in Malaysia. I have different kind of interests and different kind of things that I want to do that I really like more than human biology. I think about going into biomed, I think about doing pharmacy, I think about doing even things like geophysics and stuff like that. To really think of that and to really consider about it, I feel that if I were to pursue into a biomed degree or a marine biology degree or a geophysics degree, I might not have a job that is related to what I'm doing. I do like research and kind of things, but I'm not really sure whether I want to do that for the rest of my life. But I still don't want to miss the opportunity to really know what doing research is like in the lab. So that's why I entered into IMU graduate pathway, just because I want to know what working in a lab is like. And I went through that last year, and all this while I thought that I like being alone, I'm an introvert, so working in the lab might be a thing for me. After I got the chance to really work in the lab and also work with patients, I realized that I actually like to work with patients and like to work with people. I really struggled a lot for my first semester because I haven't really handled this much of knowledge at once. It's like 100 times harder than A-levels. Really did consider to give up on medicine in my first semester, but then the fees are very expensive and I was very lost at that moment. I couldn't really judge how's med school like just by going into the first semester. So that's why I decided to stay and to explore more about medical school. After that, I know some friends who really motivates me throughout my medical journey, and I managed to finish my preclinical phase and then moving on to my research year. Been through that, done that, and don't really like anything about that. And now I'm in clinical phase, and this is when I realized that I don't regret going into med school at all. I just like to keep my options wide because I know that doing medicine don't just allow you to become a doctor in a hospital. You can work in clinics as well, and you can have your own business, opening your own clinics, and you can also go into politics and do some preventative health kind of things. You can also go into research. This is why I chose medicine. I guess you can say that the real reason why I'm here right now is I'm really indecisive when I was young and I don't know what to choose, and so that's why I ended up being here. And to be really honest, you don't really know what a doctor do until you enter into med school. What I perceive as being a doctor is when I was young is really different from what I feel what a doctor is actually doing right now. For those SPM leaver, not everyone is really mature enough to know what they want to do in their life at the age of 17, and you are not to blame for not knowing what you really want in your life, because I was like that before and I thought that I was really mature when I was 17, but then right now I feel actually at my age, I feel that the decision that I made when I was young is actually really impulsive. So that's why I always advise people, if you realize that what you're doing right now is not meant for you, it's okay to quit, because we were young when we made that decision, and it's okay to explore new things. I really like to have the knowledge of saving a person's life, and I think that is the main reason why I am still doing medicine right now. I really hope that you enjoy this video, and if you really like this video, don't forget to like and also subscribe to my channel for more video like this. And if you want to have a discussion about the reason why you're in med school, or even talk about med school, you can leave a comment down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.